Okay, so for this class, we're going to be doing a full body series. We're going to get straight into it. So starting on your mat, in hands and knees position. Okay, we're going to have the hands directly under the shoulders and the knees directly under the hips. We're going to tuck the toes under. We're going to get straight into it. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to engage your core as much as you can, really lifting that belly up. And again, inhale, release. And exhale, engaging the abdominals. So we're just getting the core awake, just letting it know that we're going to be needing it throughout the series. And inhale and exhale. Good, now we're going to add a little knee lift. As you inhale, prepare. As you exhale, engage the core and just let those knees hover off the floor. Nothing changes in the posture. Inhale, lower down. And again, exhale. Lifting up and inhale down, and again exhale, engaging the abdominals, lifting so much in the abdominals that the knees just smoothly lift off the floor, and lifting up. One more, hold it there. 10 small little pulses. 2, 3, very small, not big enough to even move the posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, knees down. Okay, from there, I'm just going to step forward, extend one leg out. We are going to drop down into a tricep dip. As we do that, the extended leg is just going to lift up off the floor. Nice straight line from the top of the head through to the toes. And again, down and lift. Down. Good. Breathe through it. Inhale down, exhale up. And up. 3, 2, last one. Good. And breathe. Tuck the underneath foot, toes under. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift that supporting knee off the floor. The extended leg is pressing into the ground. Inhale down and exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 3, that quad is going to kick in. 2, last one. Lift, hold. Bring that lengthened leg in. Tap it out. Bring it in. Tap it out. In and out. 2 more. Last one. And slowly down. And other side. Extend the leg out. And we go. Inhale down into the tricep dip. Exhale, lengthen up through the arms. Inhale down. Exhale up. Really try and keep the body like a pendulum. So as the head drops, the leg lifts. One straight line. Last one. And up. Press that lengthened foot of the lengthened foot, the foot of the lengthened leg into the floor. Tuck the toes under on the opposite side. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, engage the core and lift that knee up off the floor. Inhale slowly down. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Lift. 2 more. And last one. And down. We're going to bring that opposite leg in and tap it out. Try and keep this suspended leg nice and still. 2 more. And last one. All the way in. Lower those knees down and push back into child's pose. Good. Okay, from there we are going to go into a side plank. So we're going to drop the bottom arm, and we're going to go into it from the middle plank. So we're going to extend the legs out into that middle plank so we know we're in the right posture. You're going to rotate that bottom arm, twist the feet, and you should be in the perfect alignment for your side plank. We're going to have the top leg in front, leaning on the floor. If you feel you can do it, you can bring both legs together. Okay, so from here we're going to lower the hips and lift them up. Lower and lift. Really trying to keep that support in the underneath lat and the underneath shoulder. not dropping or sinking into that supporting arm. 2 more. Last one. Holding it up. We're going to take this top arm overhead and lengthen it down. Lower the legs if you need to. Keep that top arm moving. 3. 3 more. Good. 1. Breathe through it. 2. Last one. 3. All the way back up to the top with that arm. Through to the middle plank. Find your posture. We're going to go straight to the other side. Rotate that bottom arm. Twist the body. Reach that top arm up. And we go small lower in the hips. Not enough to drop into the supporting lat. And lift it up. Lower. Lift. Keep going. Really focus on that supporting body arm, as well as the leg. We want to push the calf off the floor. 2 more. Last one. And up, hold it up. And we take that top arm overhead and lengthen it down. Inhale, exhale. Focus on the breathing. 3, 2. Last one. Arm back up to the center, through to the middle plank. Find that posture. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Knees down and rest. Good. We're going to go straight up into the middle plank. Full plank. We're going to push the body back. Knees are parallel to the floor. Shoot those sitting bones back behind you. Arms to your ears and shoot forward to the plank. So we inhale back and exhale forward. Moving slow and controlled. Find each posture. Don't move until you know you are in the correct previous posture. So my plank is lifted, supported. It's easy for me to push back. Not easy. I just mean I'm working from the correct place so it flows nicely. And back, knees are just off the floor, parallel to the floor. Let's do 2 more. And last one. And exhale. Hold it there. Push those palms into the floor. Nice long line from the top of the head through to the heels. Engaging the core, support the lats. And we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Push back into child's pose. Good. Okay. So from there, we're going to face the front. We're going to go from side to side, trying to not readjust the body in between. So we really want to be as stable and as centered as we can, so that eliminates the fidgeting in between side to side. So I'm going to start with my right leg out, arms out to the sides. So now my right leg is out, but I can still lift it up. So I have a little bit more weight onto my supporting leg. Up and over, place that bottom hand on the floor, lift the top leg up. Engage the core and up. So I want you to think of lifting up and over on this underneath side and no collapsing. So really use the obliques to lift up and over. Good. And again, lengthen, lengthen. Okay, that one of mine was a little bit of a push, trying to avoid pushing off the floor. 2 more. Use those obliques. Last one. Hold it there. Lengthen that leg away from you. Small circles. 10, 9, any direction. 8, keeping it at that same height. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Lengthen. Keep that leg lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. Engage the core, lifting up.
Breathe. Okay, now we're going to take the body back, sitting back, halfway down onto that supporting leg, and arms up. Inhale back and engage the core. Inhale and if your knee is taking strain, just maybe get a little cushion or a rolled up towel for underneath the supporting knee. 2 more, really lifting up off the supporting leg to protect that knee as much as possible. Last one, hold it there. We take the arms to your sides, lengthen forward. Sides. Breathe. And 2. 1. All the way up. Lengthen and bring that leg in. Other side out. And we go up and over. Arm overhead. Engage the core. And we go up and over. Control on the way down. So I'd rather the control be on the way down and up. And give yourself a little boost on the way up, then the other way around. So do what you need to get up, but on the way down, I really want you to focus up and over the supporting side and obliques. We want to build the strength, control the movement. Good. 1 more. Up and over. Lengthen that leg away from you, and we go. Circle. 2, shoulders lengthen away from the ears. 5, 6, breathe. 7, 8, 9, 10. Change direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it there. Engage the core slowly up, and we sit back in that supporting leg and up and back. This extended leg, the foot is in line with the knee. We're in a nice straight line. 3, and squeeze the glutes, lengthen up. 2, and last one. Hold it there, and we take those arms back. Inhale forward, back. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the fingertips. 2 more. And last one, engaging the core. All the way up and rest. Good, lying on your back. Engaging the core as you roll down. Okay, we are going to press the pelvis up. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, pelvis presses up, arms extend up to the ceiling. We are going to lower the body and open the arms out to the sides and press up and close the arms at the same time. And we go inhale, open, and exhale, close. 1 movement in the back. Squeezing the glutes, keep the feet and the knees parallel. And 2. Last one. Holding it up, we take those arms overhead, opening the chest, and squeeze up. Inhale, arms overhead. If you feel your lower back is fatiguing, you can lower those hips a little bit and then engage the core. So the more you engage the core, the less pressure there's going to be on the lower back. And pull the shoulders down. Inhale, open, and exhale, close. We go to a full pull down. So we inhale all the way, arms overhead. Exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale and squeeze the glutes. Make sure those knees are stable, directly parallel and in line with the toes. Try not let them drop out or fall in. 2 more. And last one. Inhale, arms overhead, and exhale down. Press the hands into the floor. Pulse up for 5, 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down and breathe. Okay, from there we're going to extend one leg up to the ceiling. We're going to do a single leg pelvic press and we're going to alternate sides. So we're going to inhale, prepare. And as you exhale, push the hips up with one leg up. As you lower, you're going to lower that leg down to the parallel. Try get it into the exact same spot as you started. And exhale up. Body and leg down, other side. Push up. If you feel it's a little bit too confusing for now, stick to one leg. Do half of them on the one side. And then go to the other. So we're alternating, we're controlling the movement, squeezing the glute, lengthening up through this leg, push that hip away from you. Nice long sides. Inhale down, exhale, lengthen. So we want to work slow and controlled. We want to feel the movement in the underneath side of the body in the posterior chain. 2 more each side. And inhale down, exhale up. Last one. Inhale, lower. Last one. All the way down. Hug the knees into the chest, just rounding the lower back into the floor, pushing the spine into the floor. Little circles with the legs. And other side, like a little massage for the lower back. Good. Okay, back into that starting position. Hands pressed down to your sides. Both feet are flat, parallel. Engage the core. As you exhale, tilt the pelvis, push the lower back into the floor, and then continue rolling up one vertebra at a time until you are at the top. We are going to roll down halfway. Just going to lift my arms so you can see my spine. I'm pushing my pelvis up as high as I can while I roll from the top of my spine down. I haven't collapsed in my hips, so I'm going just to there, and then I'm rolling all the way back up. So it's just the top half of my spine that's rolling down and up. And while I'm doing that, I'm trying to keep my pelvis at its highest point. So it will naturally drop a little bit, but we are not letting it collapse. And up. 2 more. Round. We want to teach the spine to isolate the movement and keep the movement in certain sections as well as running through the spine. Down and up. Last one. Halfway down. Squeeze those glutes all the way up and rolling down one vertebra at a time all the way through to the floor and release. Good. Now we're just going to tilt the pelvis. We're going to tilt the pelvis, press the lower back into the floor and lift up halfway in the opposite direction. So now it's the lower half of the body that's lifting. And release. So the upper body is pressing into the floor. It's nice and stable there. Up, halfway, and release. So you might feel your glutes and your hammies kicking in. And release down. Let's do 3 more. 1. And down. 2. Last one. 3. Halfway up. And slowly release. And rest, lengthening the legs down. Both of them nice and straight. Lengthen the arms at your sides. We're going to lift and lower alternating legs. We're going to inhale one leg up and flex it down. Other side, keeping the body as stable as you can and centered. Try not let the body sway from side to side or rock from side to side. So we're just alternating legs, engaging in the abdominals. Inhale up, engage the core, move from a strong base, and down. Inhale up, exhale down. 1 more each side. Last one. Good. We're going to bring the legs up into a tabletop position. So one leg up Other leg up. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, you're going to extend both legs out to a 45 degree that you can handle. So if you feel you can take it lower without the back popping, keeping your abdominals nice and strong, you go as low as you feel you can handle. That is my full height. And then we inhale, bring the legs in and exhale out. Squeeze the legs together and exhale out and hold. Inhale, pull it in. Engage the abdominals. This part is nice and strong. Nothing is moving except the legs. Good. 2 more. And last one. And all the way in. From there, we're going to take the arms up to the ceiling. We're going to lift the head, chest, and shoulders. So you're going to break at the breastbone. Gently roll those shoulder blades off the floor as high as you can go without throwing that body up. And we're going to a set of hundreds. We pulse those arms down. Inhale and out. In and this isn't so easy when talking, so I'm going to focus on my breath and in and 5 more. 1. Small little pulse with those arms. 2. 3. 4. Last one. And exhale. Hold the body up. Keep those arms still. Inhale. As you exhale, reach even further forward and slowly contract as you lower down and hug your knees into your chest. Good. Okay, not easy. It's a lot of stabilizing that we need to do in that 100 position, but it's the breathing that makes it so tough. Deep inhale, deep exhale, and then that pulsing movement that kind of makes you work against the breath. So when you get stronger, it's easier to coordinate the two together. Okay, so we're going to take those arms overhead. We're going to inhale. As you exhale, you've got 2 options. Either we're just going to lift head, chest, and shoulders, and then contract in the abdominals as you lower down. Second option is to extend the legs to your 45. So inhale on the way down, exhale, lengthen those legs out. Now you want to coordinate the movement all the way down. And we go, exhale up. Lengthen those arms forward. Inhale as you lower. It's not a huge throwing of the body. It's not a throwing of the body at all. We're peeling those shoulder blades off the floor and slowly down. Exhale. Reach. Control as we lower. 2 more. And squeeze those legs together. Last one. All the way up. Hold it. Inhale, increase the reach in the body. And exhale, slowly down. And rest. Hug the knees into the chest. Good. Okay, we're going to go into a set of frogs. So I'm just going to rotate so you can see my legs. We're going to have the heels together and the toes apart. You're going to pull those knees in so that your back is pressed down into the floor. At no point do I want your lower back lifting off the floor. So you only take your legs as high as your back can handle. So that could mean a 90 degree. Okay, but we're aiming to get it as low as we can in the correct posture. So we inhale, prepare, externally rotate. So really feel like those glutes are kicking in, are ready to start. As you exhale, squeeze the heels together and push away from you. Now, when you're at your full extension, on the way in, I want you to think of those knees opening out. So it's not the feet coming in, it's the knees opening. And as a result of that, the legs will then come back into the center. And again, exhale, push away from you, full extension. Get the backs of those legs touching. And then as you inhale, open those knees, rotate in the hips, squeeze the glutes. And Exhale, out. Squeeze those heels. Imagine there's a coin between the heels and we're not going to let it fall. Inhale, in. And 3 more. Exhale. And opening up those knees. 2 more. Squeeze the glutes, engage the core, making sure your back is supported. Lengthen the shoulders away from the ears. Like always, there's a lot happening. And that's what makes these exercises so difficult. Hold and slowly all the way in. Control and hug your knees into your chest. Good. So the more you get an external rotation in those hips, the more you're going to feel those inner thighs kicking in. So that's what we're going to work towards, is really feeling that rotation and then around into the glutes. Okay, we're going to take those legs straight up to the ceiling. We're going to lift the head, chest, and shoulders off the floor. You can hold your head up with your arms, but I don't want you to pull on your neck. So you're just going to gently lift your head, chest, and shoulders, and then your head is hanging into your arms, so your arms are doing the work. We're going to slowly lower one leg down halfway. We're going to inhale, swap, and exhale, swap. Taking the legs to the exact same spot every time. Lengthen them away from you. In and out. In, out. Dropping that belly button down. If you feel your lower back is taking strain, make the movement of the legs much smaller, but still focusing on lengthening those legs away from you, opening up the hip. Let that head hang into the hands so the arms are doing the work. 1 more each side. And hug the knees into your chest, slowly lowering down, and breathe. Good. Okay, we're going to put the feet back down. We're going to actually take one leg straight up. We're going to inhale, prepare. As you exhale, push the hips up. Lengthen this extended leg away from you, this hip away from you. We inhale, lower the knees to meet. Exhale up. Make sure your supporting leg is parallel. And in and out. In. 5 more. 1, 2. Keep those hips nice and still. 3. Squeeze those glutes. 4. And last one. Hold the leg up and we pulse up. 1 in the hips. 2. 3. If you feel the pulse is too much, just hold that posture. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the body up, lower that leg down. Other side extends. And we go inhale, lower so the knees meet. And exhale up. If you want to challenge your body, you can lift the forearms up off the floor. Or you can take those arms straight up to the ceiling. Inhale and exhale. 5 more. 1. Keeping the supporting legs still. 3, 2, last one. Hold it up and we go into the pulses and we go 1, 2. It's all in that supporting leg. 3, 4. Keep the hips in line. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly lower that leg down and we roll down through the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. All the way, engage the core. You can just do a little roll up. We're going to have the legs in a little turned out position, feet together, arms extended out in front of you, keeping the knees exactly where they are. So if this is my starting position, I'm going to try keep them here, not let them drop or close. We're just going to do a little half roll down, so a little C curve off those sitting bones. Engage the core, hold it there, and we roll all the way back up. And exhale, roll down. And inhale up, 2 more. And up, last one, keep growing taller. Hold it there. We're going to take the arms to the one side, through the center to the other. Keep those legs still. Inhale one side, exhale. And up, in. Holding that posture. Try not to come up or roll down. We want to fix ourselves in that spot. In and out, through to the center. Inhale, prepare. Hold and exhale. Up. Good. We roll back down halfway. And we're going to take those arms overhead and half circle. Inhale, round. And round. Good. Keeping the body dead still. Make the circle smaller if you need to. Don't let the arms affect the position of the body. 2 more. Last one. Hold it there and we pulse, small pulses down. 1, 2, it's more of a contraction. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly up and rest. Okay, to end, we're going to have the legs extended out in front of us, sitting up nice and straight. Now that the core is warm, you've really got to focus on activating it throughout. Sitting up on the sitting bones, arms at your sides or on the floor. We are going to lift and lower, alternating legs, activating the quad. Think of the deep abdominals, lifting that leg up and lowering. So I'm not rolling down in my lower back to get height in the leg. It's only lifting as high as I can without my posture being affected. Lift, lower. Good, keep going. 2 more each side. Last one. Good, now we're going to lift the one leg up. So I've got my right leg up. I'm going to rotate it open from the hip, back up to the parallel. 2, sitting up nice and straight. 3, 4, 2 more. 5 and 6. Lower that leg down, other side, lift, and we go. 1, open, close. From the hip. 3, 4, 5, last one. 6, and slowly lower that leg down and rest. Good, we're going to bring those legs in. Feet together. You're just going to gently roll or let the body release up and over. Pushing the elbows into the knees, into the sides of the legs, and just gently letting gravity pull those legs open. Whew, good work. So that wasn't an easy class. It was a lot from one into the other, no resting in between. Really gets the heart rate up. Extend those arms forward, reaching forward, and gently lowering the head down if you can. Big inhale and exhale. And again. And out. And slowly rolling up. We're going to go into a hip flexor quad stretch. So you're just going to step the one leg back. You're going to put your hands on the inside of your leg. Sorry, let me turn this way. Hands on the inside, and then you just untuck that back foot. And then if you can, slowly lowering the body so that the elbows are down onto the floor. Let gravity just release that back hip downwards. So you're not forcing anything. Good. Breathe. Lift up, and then you're just going to stretch that front leg, arms on either side. Pull the body down towards that leg. Nice long back, long leg.
So rather than the big muscle groups being targeted in the legs, we focused a little bit more on those glute medius, glute minimus, getting into the hammy, a little bit of inner thigh. So all of that strengthening really helps and adds to when you focus on the big quad muscles and the big glute muscles. So we want to get those little muscles nice and strong, and then back forward again, so that we can make the most of exercises when we use those big muscle groups, and keeping the body as safe as possible. Good, and slowly release that leg, swapping over to the other side. So stepping it forward, however is comfortable for you. Hands on the inside. And then slowly lowering the elbows down if you feel you can. Breathe. Gently releasing that back hip down towards the floor. So just use this time to get your breathing back to normal. Good. And slowly up. And pushing back. Back leg's at a 90, front leg is nice and straight, and just gently pulling your body down towards that leg. So you might feel a bit of a hammy stretch happening here, depending on how tight you are. Breathe through it. Good, and pushing forward one more time, keeping those arms up. Deep inhale and deep exhale. Good. Slowly getting out of that posture, getting both legs together, tuck the toes under. You're going to walk the hands back. You're just going to be in a half hang. Okay, you can see me. There we go. So you're just going to let the head hang completely. Just do a little shake of the head, releasing the neck. Good. And then just a little nod. Breathe. Good. We're just going to step the hands forward into a downward dog, and you're just going to walk the feet. So really get through those arches, pressing the toes down into the floor, articulate through the feet. And both legs are going to lift and lower. Push your body through the arms. Don't worry too much about keeping those ribs close. So just really releasing into the upper body. Good. Last one, up and down. Step those feet open, bend the knees, walk the hands back, engage the core, and then you're just going to hold one arm holding your opposite shoulder blade, and then the other. Hug that body, release the head down, let the gravity pull the body. Big inhale and exhale, and release the arms, and then just slowly rolling up one vertebra at a time. Engaging the core, pull those shoulders down, rolling all the way up, and rest. Whoop. Thank you very much for joining me for that class. So I hope you feel worked, nice and warm. So whether you're doing this at the beginning of the day, just to start the day, or ending it, I hope you have